All right, so it's been a while. I have not created anything, I haven't posted anything, and there's a number of reasons why. So let's talk about it. If you know me, hello. If you don't, my name is Lakeisha. Welcome. I am a military service member. I am married to a military spouse. I am a mom as well to my son, a daughter, a sister, an entrepreneur, a small business owner, all the things. And previously was a college student. Just graduated about a week ago with my bachelor's degree. So that's me. In the past, like I have primarily just made body butters, lotions, the wax melts, candles, things like that. But maybe about 8 months ago, I decided, like, you know what, you need to just take a pause, right? Because the prices of materials were going up, things were changing. We first had went through that what was it, like the government shut down for a while, and so I knew, like, because we weren't even getting checks like from the military, I was like, I think I need to take a break because I have no idea what's gonna happen. Thankfully it all worked out, but I still decided, like, you know what, no, just focus on school, focus on your family. My son was starting his soccer season, my husband was constantly underway preparing for deployment, and so I was like, you know what, just take a second. And that's exactly what I've done. So now that I'm back, I realize I'm like, I don't want to just record things that is just business related, like me making the butters and the lotions, things like that. I want to share the part of my life that has kept me from that, right? I want to share the fact that I'm preparing for a big move. We're moving cross country. I want to share my life as a military member and how I balance that out with my family and just life in general. And I want to talk about and share my fitness journey, right? That's where I'm probably going to be like the most vulnerable, because in the last 8 months, that's where I feel like I have lost myself the most, just physically, like my health wise. I feel like that has taken the biggest hit with having to balance out everything else that I was dealing with. So when it comes to the big move, we are getting stationed cross country. We're not happy, but we have decided that we're going to put our house up for rent. And I know that looks different for everybody. The videos that I've seen, the people that I've talked to have encouraged me to find a property manager. So that's exactly what we will do. But I want to also ensure that we're finding a good family that's going to be able to come into this home and take care of this home like it's theirs, whether it's for a year, 2 years, up to 3 years, because we are hoping that we get to come back after year 3 when we're up for orders again. But we'll have to see. But I do want to share that process, right, of what it's going to be like preparing our house and getting it ready for rent, and what that's like, in hopes that maybe I can help out somebody else who's doing it, right? Another service member who's like, oh my gosh, where do I start? Like, I have to leave here in 6 months. What do I do? Where do I begin? How do I move everything cross country? How do I manage moving like a family with kids and your husband and 3 or 4 cars? You know, my mom lives with me as she's retired. My brother-in-law stays with us as well. And we have 3 pit bull babies. So we will talk about it. That's for sure. And then I also just want to share like what it's like being that dual military spouse. It's not easy. It's really hard, especially when you guys understand like what you signed up for, and you understand the workload, and yet you have to figure out how can we still prioritize us and our marriage, because it hasn't always been easy. It hasn't been, like we've gone through some things even before we got married. We have went through some things, and it's all a journey and a process, and we can also talk about that too, especially when he comes back, if he's open to it. And then lastly is just the fitness journey, right? Like, I've had a lot of injuries because I play soccer. I play basketball, soccer, and volleyball, but primarily on the weekends I've always played soccer. And a group of us play in the area. And last year I just was having all the injuries. Like, I hurt my ankle in the summertime. I had a concussion in September. Once I was good, I played indoor soccer co-ed, and a guy like shoved me down, fell down. I kept playing and everything, and it wasn't until after the game that I was like, you know what, my knee feels like it's on fire. And when I looked down, it looked like I had 2 kneecaps. And I'll put the picture right here for you to see. It's wild and crazy how I didn't even feel this, but that affected me being able to run for a couple months, because the blood ended up kind of traveling down my leg, and they were saying that any type of running or impact and stuff like that could possibly make it worse. So I had to just stop running. I had even signed up to do a 10K it was like the end of October, and I couldn't run it, which was unfortunate. So I just did a 5K recently with my son. We did that Mother's Day weekend, and I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna download Runna. I'm going to get on a plan, do what I need to do, and just get back into it. So I want to share that. I want to share that because getting into my fitness is not just for myself, like on a personal level, it matters when it comes to my career as well. Like I have to step it up, gotta do what I need to do, because the standards have changed, the expectations have changed, or should I say have gone back to what they used to be, but just a little bit more strict. So I will be sharing that. I'm still planting. I still plant things. There's a couple that I follow like on YouTube, and they recommended this company. Let me see. Berlin Seeds, and I ordered a bunch of seeds out of this magazine. And when I found out that we were leaving in 6 months, I was devastated, because I'm like, oh, I don't get to have my garden like I want to. So the things that I planted primarily this season were like tomatoes, cucumbers, different types of peppers. We have our herbs and stuff on the deck, and I just want to see how those go. I will share that as well. But everything that I feel like I had planned is all changing because I'm leaving. Like, you know, it makes me sad, because I'm like, I have like my whole business set up here. I have my garden back here. You know, this is our home. Everything about this is like, this is where we want to be. But I'm also open to God taking me somewhere else, because I know he has something better in store for us. I just know he does. And even though this will be like my husband's first like big PCS move since he's moved here, I did have to leave a couple years ago to PCS to Puerto Rico. Yes, Puerto Rico. And it was like the best time. If I could have taken my dogs with me and my husband could have gotten stationed there, I probably would have stayed there the whole tour, but he couldn't. We were geobatching. So after a year, I dropped that co-location paperwork and was like, yeah, I'm ready to come back. That's where we are now. But yeah, I don't know. God has something great in store for us, and I think being across country is going to be something new. It's going to be something different. I'm excited. Like in my notepad, I've already written down like all the cities that we can travel to and how many hours they are away. And best believe, the way that I traveled all over the island in Puerto Rico, like every month we went to like one place, a different city, sometimes twice a month. And I was there for a year, and I think I went to like 16 different places in Puerto Rico. Like, I'm not kidding. Me, my mom, and my son were over there because my husband was deployed and he was still stationed here. And we were constantly like trying to find something new to do. I loved it. There's so much history on the island. The food is good. I am Panamanian. I was born in Panama, but I didn't have the opportunity to be raised there at all. I was raised in San Antonio, Texas, which still is around like a Hispanic culture, right? But it's different. It's different than being like somewhere that's near the Caribbean, you know? So I loved it. My son loves Bad Bunny, and we did our best to try to see him while we were there. And that's like a whole nother story. We ended up flying back last year just to go see him in his concert. So yeah. But now I'm just blabbering. But if you made it this far, thank you. I look forward to sharing with you all, recording more, getting out of my comfort zone. Hopefully not just recording in this space in my room, but also recording like when I'm out and about, when I'm working out, when I'm in the park, when I'm at a restaurant. Not necessarily while I'm at work, because, you know, OPSEC, we gotta be safe. You know, I am in the military. I'm not just sharing it all for everybody to see. You can't do that. So yeah, but there will be a good balance. It's going to be something new. It's going to be something different. I hope that you want to support. I appreciate it if you do. Give me your feedback. Give me your advice. If there's something that I'm going through that you've experienced before or you have prior knowledge of, please by all means share it, because I need it. I need all the advice, all the resources, and I'm open to all of it. So yeah, I'm excited for this. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you like this video, follow me, or subscribe, whatever you need to do, so that way you can stay tuned to when I post my next video. So have a blessed week. Bye.